You're listening to Kardia, Episode 2.
What in the world were you thinking? Do you plan on giving yourself a terrible reputation?
Save your breath, Emiri. We both know it'll be fine. There's a reason I did what I did. They couldn't have said no anyway.
You do realize your actions affect other people?
I know that. Trust me. That's why I had to find out who came in first place. How could I regain my honor if I didn't know who I needed to beat? Emiri was always like this, cold and logical. It never really bothered me, but because of our engagement due to our parents, we were always together. It could get on my nerves sometimes, but it didn't mean I disliked her.
Shall we get started? What a grand event this is. What a glorious...
There she was, the girl who had gotten first place, just a few rows ahead of me. I didn't know her name, age, or really anything about her, except for the fact that she came in first. Really? That was all I needed to know. Did she just stand up? During the speech? Where was she going? Was she running away? Hey, I'll be right back. Just need to do something.
What? Where are you going?
Why are you following me?
I thought you were going to run away from me. You promised to tell me your family branch. And I want to know something for myself.
I wasn't running away. I was merely taking a breath of fresh air, if that's so hard to believe. But if you can't wait, I can tell you what branch I'm from. I did promise that much.
Finally, she was going to tell me. I never troubled myself with learning the members of any families that weren't notable. She could be a part of my own branch for all I knew. But I was curious who it would be. The powerful Cerulea. The Creas? I didn't even want to consider her being part of the Cena branch because of all the trouble my family was having with them. But it wouldn't be the end of the world. If I just pulled some strings, then...
I'm from the Celuia family.
Celuia. The family with no powers of their own. She had to be kidding, right? Or this might be some sort of joke.
I'm not joking. The rankings themselves prove that, do they not? Make as much fun of me as you like. You lost to me. Act like it.
If my eyes widened any larger, I was afraid they would break. How could a member of the Celuia family beaten me? Me, of all people! There had to be something more to this. Something more to her. Your name. I said I wanted to know something for myself as well. This is it. Tell me your name.
Why would I tell you that? I'm not here to befriend or be befriended.
You have to relax, Miss Not Here to Befriend. Allies are crucial here, even if you are first.
Thank you for your advice, second place. How about this? We'll go to one of the training grounds after the seminar and race to find a single Kardia. That way, you can confirm for yourself that you lost to me.
Are you sure about that? Whatever trick you use in the preliminaries won't work now.
I don't need a trick to win against you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm getting that fresh air. That man. Something about him was vaguely familiar. Was it really the right decision to challenge him? It wasn't like I wasn't allowed any practice matches, but something about his smirk and the air surrounding him screamed danger. I guess I would find out his intentions soon enough. Jae? Jae, over here.
Hey, Xia. What is it?
What do you mean, what is it? You disappeared halfway through the lecture. You don't seem to be starting the choosing that well.
Xia Cerulea. My cousin who takes the choosing just as seriously as I did. If I could rely on anyone's skills, it was hers. Oh, shut up, Xia. No matter what you say, you still place sixth. And I place second.
I don't mean to be rude, Jae, but you didn't place first either. Even after all that smack talk, someone still beat you.
Leilan Hila, member of the Crea branch, and one of Emiri's closest friends. I'd never gotten too close with him, but him being around Emiri a lot meant he was around me a lot as well. I know that, Leilan. Don't remind me. So, I challenged her. Technically, she challenged me, but it won't really matter.
You did what? Is losing once not enough for you?
Relax, Emiri. Jay just wants to gain his first place ranking back. At least let him try. Plus, I think we're all curious about that girl, aren't we?
I don't know about you, but I've never seen her before. She wasn't at the Guardian Family Gala or any of those get-togethers our parents make us go to.
I've looked at every single file from the Cerulea, Cena, and Crea families before the competition, and she isn't in any of them.
She wasn't at the Guardian Family Gala meetings, or in Emiri's files. Wouldn't it only be logical that she's from, that family?
The Celuia family? The family with no powers of their own? How would someone like that become first place? They have no connections. Bribing wouldn't even be possible. How would a Celuia have won?
I have no idea. But we're about to find out.
All right, you have a match with her right now, don't you? It was bold, I have to say, but interesting as always. I'm so coming with you.
I don't think that's a good idea. Which is why I'm coming along.
If you're going, then I'm coming too.
I had an odd feeling that the girl wouldn't appreciate an audience. But it wasn't as if I said I wouldn't bring anyone. It would be fine. If she was upset, she would just have to deal with it.
He was late. I had reserved one of the training pavilions the second the seminar was over in order to keep my promise. Waiting in its control room was slowly getting on my nerves. The pavilions used for the Guardian choosing were quite special. I had found myself enthralled by them at a young age. They were state-of-the-art technology, used to train potential Guardians. Each pavilion was equipped with a system that let it produce an artificial environment and hide concentrated Kardia energy inside. Enthralling, isn't it?
So she actually showed up?
You brought people with you?
I didn't want them to come along. They insisted. Is there something wrong with that?
I would have preferred privacy, but it doesn't matter now. They can stay, but cameras are off.
Whatever you want.
Perfect. I've programmed this pavilion to a forest terrain. It's 10 by 10 miles. First one to find it wins. Do we have an agreement?
Yes. Yes, we do. Let's get started. She just got more interesting as time went on. She had asked for a forest pavilion, the hardest terrain to navigate for most, and she had also selected the largest area available. Did she want to prove a point? Or did she just simply believe she could beat me that easily? It didn't really matter now.
We will begin in 3 seconds. 3, 2.
Despite wanting to become a guardian and extend my family's legacy, I also had reasons of my own. I had to win this.
1.
I just had to let my ability work its magic. There it was. I couldn't really describe the Cerulea ability, but if I had to, it was as if a beacon of light had been shined in a certain direction, as if it just felt right. Too bad cams were off. I would have killed to see all of their reactions. I was even faster than the last time we trained together. There it is. That had to be a new record. There was no way.
Well, you're fast. You almost made it before me.
There was no way she won. What was with this girl? She was so strong, so fast. Where did her power come from? You won. I will admit that. I'm Jae Cerulea. What's yours?
I'm Karalea. Karalea Celuia.